Welcome. In front of me is a Realme C11 from 2021, and today I will go on unboxing along with a quick overview of this phone. So let's just get straight to it. It's one of these ones, okay? Now I do have to say I really like Apple's way of dealing with packaging, where they have this like nice pull tab, but let's be honest, this isn't Apple, so I'm not expecting it. And this isn't also the price tag of an Apple, which it is a positive thing. So in here, we actually don't get any kind of screen protector, so that's a little bit of a shame, considering Realme does include a lot of the times a screen protector. Not this time. I'm not gonna go into the paperwork, no one really cares about that. Then we obviously get the phone. Let's just whip it out here. Plasticky, okay. I'm gonna turn it on. There we go, set it to the side, get some paper, then we get a cable type. No, come on. Realme, it's 2021. What the hell is this? Like, that is not a Type-C port. We get a micro USB on a 2021 phone. Strike one. There we go. Let's keep on going. We get a charger. Obviously nice that we did include they did include a charger in the box, but let's see what the wattage of it is. So this is a puny 10-watt charger. Honestly, at this point, if you have any kind of other device that you've bought in the last couple of years, you probably have a better charger lying around than this absolute garbage that you get here. So that is just wasteful. No point in including a charger like that. You might as well not. It's not like we get anything good. So let's go further. Now, I'll kind of be honest right here. I'm ragging on this device, but this device costs about $100. So probably my expectations should be toned down, though with the USB-C, no, that I'm not going to tone down my expectations there. Other devices for $100 did include a Type-C that were released about in 2020. So what's the deal here? Let's go. So I'm going through it. I'll kind of go through the screen right here specs. So we have a 6.5-inch display, 720p resolution, LCD IPS with a typical brightness of 400 nits, 81.3% screen to body ratio with a 269 pixels per inch. That's about all the info about the screen. And lastly, we do have a pre-applied screen protector on here. If I can get it lighting correctly, we can kind of see it, the edges of it going like right here. So yeah, we do have a screen protector, which is kind of nice. And there's our home screen. Let's see if I can max out the brightness. There we go. It is running, I believe, Android 11. I'm gonna quickly check. About phone. Yep. So we get Android 11. Cool. So going further with the specs, we get at the back, it looks like a single camera setup. It looks like we have 3, but this is just a logo. Hopefully it is. Oh, there we go. AI camera. There we go. That's basically what it is. So in terms of cameras, it's absolutely pitiful. 8 megapixel wide one at the back and 5 megapixel wide one at the front. Both of them record at 1080p 30 frames, so don't expect anything outstanding here. And moving on further, in terms of processor, it is a processor that I never heard of. So it's some kind of Unisoc SC9863A. Just to kind of go deeper into this processor, because if you're like me and you never heard anything about this processor, it's an octa-core processor on a 23 nanometer processor or architecture, 1.6 gigahertz clock max, so it basically boosts up top to 1.6 gigahertz, and yeah, that's about all I can say about this processor. Basically just flipping through things right now, it seems to be working just fine. Obviously it kind of lags a little bit, but again, $100 device should tone my expectations. And going further, we have two different storage variants, although I don't know if those aren't like region locked. So the one that I have right here, let's just find the box. Where is it? There we go. So the one I have right here is the typical one, which is a 2 gigabytes and 32 storage. So this is the lower version, and apparently there's also a 64 gigabyte storage with 4 gigabytes of RAM, which honestly I think I would recommend you to fork out a tiny bit more and get the 4 gigabyte RAM. It will help you out a lot in a longer term, rather than having just a 2 gigabyte of RAM on Android 11, with majority of the apps just consuming a decent chunk of it. So if you have the option, go for the 4 gigabyte RAM instead. And what else is there to say? We got a 5000 mAh battery, 10 watt charging, and that's about all the notable info. Additionally, one thing that I'll mention, we do have a headphone jack next to that micro USB port. And yeah, that's about all I can say about this phone. It's as budget as it can get. Honestly, I think I would be going for Xiaomi. I think, yeah, Xiaomi did make a $100 phone as well, but they did include a Type-C instead of the micro USB. Though it is going to be about a year-old phone now, so this might be faster, just to let you know. So if you're planning to buy it, look at Xiaomi's offering and see how they compare to each other, maybe, because it might be a little bit better rather than getting this. But anyway, for a budget device, the market there is fairly small. There is not very many devices, and there is even less decent devices at this price range. And even though there is a lot wrong with this phone, in my opinion, it's still the decent value. For $100, damn, you can't really argue that you're getting a phone here. And yeah, Xiaomi and Realme apparently have decent competition. Huawei also has a $100 phone, but let's be honest, don't go for that. It's not worth the money. So yeah, choose either one of those. This might, like I mentioned before, it might be faster just because it was released right now, although I have no clue about this processor, never heard about it, so can't compare it. So do your due diligence and find out yourself here which one will be faster and worth your money more. So anyway, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.